Okay, let's start today's lesson from this question. Okay, and what is the difference between financial accounting and management accounting? As this morning, I asked you to turn on your chat GPT and key in the question to see what you get and share your findings.
Accounting is primarily concerned with creating financial statements for external stakeholders such as investors, creditors, and regulatory authorities. And managerial accounting is to provide information to internal stakeholders such as managers and employees to make decisions related to the operations of the organization.
Yeah, really correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you identify the two keywords, each one for financial accounting and management accounting?
Financial external stakeholders and managerial is internal stakeholders.
Managers, right? So external versus internal, right? So financial accounting is for external investors or stakeholders, but managerial accounting is for internal stakeholders or managers. Yeah, very good. Okay, so this is the first difference. What is the second one? Defined? That's good, right? Very accurate. Any, okay, so anyone else who want to share? Now, Jim, it's your turn. Everyone has to talk, okay? Not just me. We shouldn't let the machine talk for us. We have to talk for the machine. Kevin?
There's a time frame. Financial accounting reports are reported periodically, usually annually, quarterly, or monthly, while managerial accounting reports can be prepared frequently.
Excellent. So the reporting period, right? So for financial accounting, we have to report like quarterly, half annually, or annually, right? But for managerial accounting, you can report as often as possible or as required. Yes, very good. Yeah. What else?
Emphasize for reporting sections financial accounting, emphasize the reporting for financial accounting and the preparation of financial statement, and managerial emphasizing the analysis and interpretation of financial data to support decision making.
Okay, so can you summarize it in a few words?
Basically, it's for financial accounting, it's preparing from the transaction to make a financial statement for a company to publish and manager accounting. And it's made for interpreting for manager to make a decision or what can be done to make or product. It's like decision.
Okay, so can I say that financial accounting is for preparing the financial statement to be used by external investors, right? And managerial accounting is for preparing the report for internal use, especially for managers to make decisions, right? Did I say? Did I make your findings? Yes. Okay, so we can say that the use of the information, right? The use of the information provided to either by a financial accounting or managerial accounting. Yeah. Good. Okay. So what else?
Financial accounting statements are bound by the generally accepted accounting principles. Yes. And managerial accounting reports are not bound by the accepted accounting.
Yeah. Excellent. So have you heard about IFRS? Yes. So financial accounting, you have to compile the statements or prepare the report according to the requirements by IFRS, right? Yes. But for managerial accounting, no. We don't have to follow any regulations or any rules, just for the use of managers. It's very good. Okay, let's see what else. See, we can see for the users, there are 7 key differences. Okay, we've already talked about the users. And the second, time focus. So the financial statements are all historical data, right? And it's good for the investors, but not good for the managers to make decisions. So for managerial accounting, see the information are future analysis, because it should be relevant for decision making. Okay, so that is the time focus. And then variability versus relevance. Yeah, I just talked about that. And then the precision versus timeless. Okay, for financial accounting, the numbers, every numbers in the financial statement should be accurate, right? Should be accurate. Okay, but for managerial, we emphasize on the timeless, on the relevance, because for the future data is hard to forecast and it's hard to decide whether they are accurate or not, but we have to make it as accurate as possible. But you cannot make sure in this point to see if it's accurate or not. Okay, so that is the difference between financial accounting and managerial accounting. And then subject. Okay, so for financial accounting, it's for the whole company, right? Because if you type in financial statements, you can find the company's financial statements. That is for the whole company, right? But for managerial accounting, to help managers to make decisions, segment information is more important, because we, as a manager of a segment, we only care about the data for my segment. And so that is the difference. And rules that we already talked about, that I first. Do you know? So Indonesia, I think you follow IFRS to compile financial statement, right? Yes, the South America. Do you know? I think. Okay, the Italy. No idea. Yes, not. So you have your own that generally accepted accounting principles, or you follow the international standards. Okay, because you are not an accounting manager, so that's fair.
Yeah, let me start it out.
Okay, that's fair. And okay, for the requirement, financial accounting for public company or non-public company are required, but managerial accounting, like, it's not required by the law. Okay, yeah. So basically, they are the difference between financial accounting and managerial accounting. So now you have the idea that this class, or we teach in this class, is to be used for internal managers. Okay, and then so how managerial accounting help managers? It can help managers in 3 ways. So planning, controlling, and decision making. So for planning, can you think about any idea that managerial accounting can help managers? Ask. You can ask. I tried this morning. I think that's very useful, because every time I do the PPT, I use the template provided by the book author, but I usually will not buy the PPT, and every time I have to pick. But this morning I just asked, key in the question, and PPT told me the answer. That's very good. But we have to use our judgment to see whether the information is correct. GPT, yeah. You can set up an account. Internet. The window. Do you have an account? Do you have a GPT account? Do you want to try? I think you can try it.
Yeah, I tried it.
It's very good assistant. Yeah. For controlling, yeah. Then for planning. Okay, can you show?
And the team forecast. Pilots manages the data and tools to create budgets and forecasts, which can help the manager plan for the future, set targets and monitor performance.
So two most important points. Set the targets and monitor the performance, right? Yes, that is the function for the planning over there. Yeah. So a budget is the detailed plan for the future that is usually expressed in formal quantitative terms. So that is the definition for a budget. Okay, and for planning, it involves establish goals. Okay, you have to establish your goals. Okay, and then specify how goals will be achieved. So that is performance measurement. Okay, yeah. So that is the planning function. Okay. Okay, for controlling. Okay. So to ask and to compare, to verify. I think that will help you to remember. So this morning, I read a report regarding the use of ChatGPT, and many people are worried about that the AI machine will replace a lot of people who are working in like teachers, lawyers. Do you think so?
It's not right.
Yes, but how about the future?
It also.
Yeah.
Not at all. Law requires some extent an emotional basis.
But also in teaching certain things like depending on subject like arts. I don't know if you teach art with AI.
So maybe also the one. If the teacher is fascinating, you learn fast.
Yeah.
I think you can replace accountants.
Repair accountants.
Replace accountants.
Replace accountants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for low level accountant, for making decisions, because see, we ask the machine to provide some information, but we have to judge whether the information is correct and how we are going to use that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's possibly that it will replace some part of the manpower, but not all, especially for the top managers or top management. Yeah, so you have to make it yourself think, because the machine, I think we have a higher thinking ability than the machine. Yeah,
Right.
so yeah. Right now,
Because it's definitely going to improve all
and the creativity, like what you mentioned about art, because the art is about creativity and emotion. So creativity and emotion are those that machine cannot replace.
But there's also like AI art.
AI art.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Yeah,
The hands, you see always see the hands like
and stuff. But it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's very useful.
yeah.
Really, the art produced by AI.
Yeah.
I think that is quite, that would be quite interesting.
But it can also be like very scary. Because I saw an AI art about like a police riot that never actually happened. But then like police riots,
Okay.
like very violent, and then
But that video.
no, it was on pictures.
Yeah.
And it was on Twitter, like the hitting and like it was like spreading misinformation. So like imagine in the future when they perfect the art to make it look very, very real. It will
Well, the most famous is Dali, and I think the produce violent picture.
Yeah.
If you ask for violent picture or something of dead or something, it doesn't produce it. But it's very interesting about reproducing the hand of the old master.
Yeah.
And the best way of this kind of things through AI. It's very interesting because it work on the Turing test, that is the test of the chip. Yeah. So it's very useful.
Okay, so come back to our controlling, okay? Go back to controlling function. Okay, so what did you find? for controlling function of managerial accounting?
Internal controls, managerial accounting can be used to develop and implement internal controls that help ensure the accuracy and reliability of financial information. Internal control can help managers prevent fraud and other types of financial mistakes.
Yeah, can you make it short? Just mention out a few words.
So basically, it helps managers prevent fraud and other types of mismanagement, and also it also ensures the accuracy and reliability of financial information.
Yeah, good. So you get the feedback, and one is to get the feedback, and the other one is to detect any errors or misstatements for the financial statements. Yeah, very good. Okay, so that is the controlling. Okay, and decision making. So there are some questions you should ask, like, what should we be selling? If you have a lot of products, what are you going to sell? So you have to make a decision. And how will you make a decision? It depends on the managerial accounting to provide the relevant and current information. And also, who should we be serving, like customers? And then for outsourcing and manufacturing decisions, you have to ask, how should we execute? Yeah. Okay, so that it's the three functions of managerial accounting: one is planning, controlling, and decision making. Okay, so I think you can answer these two questions. How does managerial accounting differ from financial accounting? So summarize in your head by yourself, just a few words. Okay, and then how do companies prepare budgets? So asking how. Why do companies why do companies prepare budgets? Or use your brain. Why? Why do companies prepare budgets? Think about the functions of managerial accounting.
Organize themselves, organize the company. I don't know how to say in English.
Budget is like a plan.
Yeah,
Why do you plan?
to organize my mind.
To organize your mind and then do what? To organize, because you have the plan in your brain, so you can organize. Then you have to do that.
Yeah.
Plan and then do. And check.
I cannot plan without budget. If I don't know my budget, I cannot control my budget, and if I don't organize my budget in different period, I cannot plan anything, and so I cannot think about the future.
Yeah.
And the future. So you set goals, right? So you set some goals, and then you identify the resources that can achieve those goals.
Yes, you set a goal, and then you will see what you have to see whether you can get to the goal. Yeah, so that is the function. Why we should do the budget. Okay, I think I will skip this. Okay, so as an accounting major, what's your plan for future career? Okay, yeah. According to the IMA, that's Institute of Management Accountants, they estimate that more than 80% of professional accountants in the United States work in non-public accounting environment. They are not working in accounting firm like Big Four. 80% of them are working for the companies, except for the accounting firms. Okay, and employers expect accounting majors to have strong financial accounting skills, but they also expect application of the planning, controlling, and decision-making skills that are the foundation of managerial accounting. Okay, so how can you become a managerial accountant? Like if you want to be a CPA, you have to take the CPA exam, right? So you want to become an IMA, you have to take the IMA exam, right? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so certified management accountants, CMA, it's called CMA. You have to become the member of that organization, and you will require a bachelor's degree, okay, in any area, okay, bachelor degree in any area, and 2 years of working experience, and then pass the CMA exam, then you can get the certified management accountants certification. Okay.
So you can become a CFA without an accounting degree.
No, see, a bachelor's degree from an accredited college.
So in
Yes. But you have to pass the exam, right? Yeah. So you also have to take the required class. Yeah. Okay, and this is another one, CGMA, Chartered Global Management Accountant. Then what is the difference between this one and the previous one? See, this one require a bachelor's degree in accounting. Okay, that is the difference. Require a bachelor's degree in accounting, and you also have to pass the CPA exam. Quite hard. Even this one is quite hard. Okay, you have to pass the CPA exam and become the member of the AICPA, and you have to have 3 years of experience, related experience, manual accounting related, 3 years. The previous one you just have 2 years, right? And this one you also have to pass the CGMA exam, and that is the case-based exam, so it's harder. Okay, that is the difference between these two. Okay, so if you want to become a management accountant, think about it. Okay. I think I skip this one. Okay, so that is this PPT is for the general introduction for this class. So go back to the last page. Yes. Okay. So accounting is the language of business, and you will need to speak it to communicate effectively with and influence fellow managers. Okay, so this is the end for the introduction to this course. Then we will get to chapter 1.